How's it going, everybody? This is Dr. Jeff here in Costa Rica, Rythmia Life Advancement Center. One thing I really like about the latest research going on in science and plant medicine and about mental health is that there's a merging happening in the literature between the scientific method and spirituality. I never thought I would see that in my days of living on this earth, because those two ways of thinking often clash. At least when I was in school. Now, what I'm seeing is this concept of epigenetics, and I'm noticing that epigenetics has an intention and mindfulness component to it. So, what does that mean? Well, epigenetics is a way that our DNA is being coded for in a different manner. Now, the blueprint for you is located in your DNA. Now, in your DNA, you have some things that are mutated, and some of those mutations are nonsensical and don't matter. And some of those mutations are actually positive ones and good, such as, I don't know, healthier lungs could be a mutation. But then there's some mutations that are negative, that are detrimental, like rheumatoid arthritis or the genetic predisposition for breast cancer or things like that. Now, what epigenetics shows is that when you can methylate the DNA strand, which is attaching to the DNA strand a protein that derails the messenger RNA transcription process from creating the DNA sequences that float off into the cell membrane and create what your body needs. If you can derail the segments that are mutated and not allow the messenger RNA to code for those mutated strands that are problematic, methylation is one way of doing that. Another one is called histone coiling formation, where a histone is another molecular organelle that goes in and circulars and rotates around and spirals up the DNA so that the nucleotide ends are not exposed to be transcribed. It's a lot of mumbo jumbo, I'm sure, for most of you, but methylation and histone coiling formation are two ways that we can block certain components of our DNA from being coded. Now, why would we want to do this? Well, if I have Crohn's disease, I don't want to code for it. If I have rheumatoid arthritis, I don't want to code for that. If I have cancer that clicks on when I'm 55 years old and then manifests, I don't want to have that happen. So how do I create that to not happen? Well, the literature shows, which is very interesting, the literature shows that mindfulness, intention setting, and focus on that goal can help your body to methylate and histone coil that area. Very exciting. So what does that mean? Well, the meditation gurus and yogis from thousands of years ago that have taught and tried to teach the Western world how to be healthy through meditation, that's what was happening. That is a big part of what was going on. They were tapping into a healthy body, creating a healthy mindset, and setting up themselves for success in their mind first. And then the body would follow with the intentions that the mind had and the goals that the body and the mind are working together on. So why does that matter for Rythmia? Well, Rythmia is about mind, body, and spirit connection. We are working with plant-based medicines. We're working with meditation and yoga. We're working with medical procedures. We're working with super healthy food. We're working on your mindset. We're helping you set intentions. So how does this all work at Rythmia? People say, how does it work? Like, why do you guys have such a high success rate? Is it just magic? Well, a little bit. It is a little bit of magic, but it's a lot of you setting your own intentions and following the 3 intentions that we teach you. Now, people come here with a list of intentions, and they find that if they first, leave those to the side and focus on our 3 main intentions, those intentions, that list they brought, it gets answered in the process. So we help you set intention. We help you be mindful. We help you focus on a healthy body, a healthy mind, a healthy spirit. And with the help of the plant medicine, it activates certain components of your DNA and certain genes that you have that tap into the subconscious part of you. And a lot of our sort of day-to-day behavioral habits are found in our subconscious, and they're linked to trauma, or they're linked to things that might have upset us in the past. And we're behaving a certain way now because of things of the past. And we might have outgrown some of those behavior patterns and some of those habits. Like if I was a kid and my adults, let's say my adult caregivers were not available to me for whatever reason, then I don't really trust people, because why would I? Because I didn't trust my parents back then or whatever. But I'm not 5 anymore. Okay, I'm not a kid. I can trust people now. I can open up and trust them. But I'm really guarded, and I don't know why. Well, that's why. Because the subconscious process that is blocking you from actually connecting with someone is still being used. So we want to reset that mechanism in you. We want to show you how to do it. We have a formula on how to do this. It's not just coming to Rythmia and, oh, it's a beautiful place and the people are so cool and everybody's nice and we'll have plant medicine and we'll drink some ayahuasca and we'll hang out at the pool. I mean, it might look like that to some people, but it's not what's happening here. What's happening here is very intentional. It's very mindful. It's very focused. It's a program. It's a week-long program that helps you achieve the goals that you want in life. And it also helps you achieve the goals you didn't even think you knew were there, because your life has been a combination of conscious and unconscious behavioral processes. Let's get the subconscious drives and the hidden push that's guiding your life. Let's get that out in the front so you can deal with it. That's what this is. I look forward to meeting you. Come down to Costa Rica.